From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. Number 55 makes his big league debut right after this. Corey Oswalt, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Into the box, Scott Kingery. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
This one's down to third. Flores is there, and there's one gone to begin the evening. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup. The key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
At the plate, Nick Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oswalt, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you can see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. This is line to left. Conforto is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phillies down in order. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Ben Lively gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
There you see Asdrubal Cabrera loosening up as he'll start us out in the home half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the first baseline. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field, after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series right now with a chance to redeem themselves.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Asdrubal Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now. Three and 2 full count. The 3-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. Crawford fields it cleanly. And there's one gone to start the night. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, I've been very impressed with Asdrubal Cabrera. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Nimmo, a rare Wyoming native. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. The 0-2 home. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Now in the box, Michael Conforto. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Mets. We are still scoreless. Stepping into the box, Carlos Santana. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Carlos Santana.
Here comes the first pitch. Changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Oswalt is making his debut on the mound today. As we've mentioned, this performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Aaron Altair, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
He's set and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Santana at second, Altair at first with no outs. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. Santana rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Oswalt has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago with all these games, the futures games and these minor league all-star games and showcase games. These guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age, and I wouldn't be surprised if he pitches really well in this one.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited it over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Into the box now, Ben Lively, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Conforto is after it. 2 down.
Now batting, number 4.
Ready for another chance. Scott Kingery, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
The right fielder, number 5.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Up next will be Nick Williams as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And there he goes towards second. In there now the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Altair has a play. 1 down.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH, but don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big time power at the plate.
Digging in now, Wilmer Flores, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Adrian Gonzalez.
In now, Adrian Gonzalez. From the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now here's a swing, and Adrian sends a high fly ball deep to right field. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Flores, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2. Two pitches fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh and 1, here it comes. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And the 2-1 takes a high fastball for a strike. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Williams, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Oswalt makes his debut here as a September call-up amidst much anticipation. And assuming he lives up to the expectations, he could turn into a big piece of this rotation going forward.
Yeah, Matt, you're not always sure what you can expect from these September call-ups. One of the things he's going to have to do is control that heart rate and not get too excited. He's probably pitched most of this season anticipating getting a call-up to the big league level. Well, he's getting his shot in September, and maybe he could solidify himself to be in this rotation next year coming out of spring training.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder, Trevor Plouffe.
Striding in once again, Trevor Plouffe hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. He's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
So now Carlos Santana batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt, try and get a swing and a miss.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder, Aaron Altair.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Altair. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Heading out towards shallow right. Bruce has a read on it, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Ahmed Rosario, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Alfaro moving to his left. 1 away. So with 1 gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Next up for New York, Corey Oswalt. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
One out, nobody on. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. So he comes up empty in his first major league at bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you could put the ball in play your first big league AB and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. Phillies lead this one 4-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Micah Franco gets set to start out the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, J.P. Crawford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Popped him up. Rosario ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Digging in to try it again, Jorge Alfaro. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Who says first base is where they hide the guys that can't play the field? We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Leading off the inning, Brandon Nimmo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. One ball, one strike to count. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Count still at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
In there, 2-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit hard on the ground is short. Crawford gloves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 19, Jay Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And right into the shift. Santana's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Now to the plate, Ben Lively. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 19, Ben Lively.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Tough day at the office in his debut here today. How worrisome is this start for you guys looking forward?
Well, it can be very worrisome because I think one of the keys to getting off to a good start as a young pitcher is having some success early on. Success breeds success, and he's going to have a tough time shrugging this one off. When you don't have a lot of dirt underneath your cleats, outings like these ones, they tend to bother you for a while.
2-1 to count. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
And in steps Scott Kingery. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Line towards center field. Nimmo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, right fielder, Nick Williams.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Williams, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-0 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Bruce on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Misses up and in.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Williams is off of first with 2 away. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Conforto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they're in front 4-0. Now batting, Wilmer Flores. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
In there at the letters 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
High and deep to right center. Altair on the move. He's there and records the first down. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. At the plate, Adrian Gonzalez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And that one just missed outside.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Full count now, 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So striding forward now, Travis d'Arnaud looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup over the inside corner. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first, as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Fouled off. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Amed Rosario. He popped out in his first trip. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pause, and the 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Juan Lagares will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Juan Lagares.
This one's down to third. Franco has it, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Robert Gesellman takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 65, Robert Gesellman.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Carlos Santana. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia sixth. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Santana in front with a 2-0 count. Gesellman, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 13th round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Altair.
Standing in, Aaron Altair. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Bases are empty, one man out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Conforto ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Aaron Altair. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Ready once again, Maikel Franco. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed, strike three.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses low with it, 2-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Conforto is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Phillies 5 and the Mets nothing. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball. That's inside. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One and one to count. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Michael Conforto, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Standing in now, Jay Bruce, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 delivery. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And another foul ball. Conforto leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. Another full count pitch on its way. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Third baseman number 4.
Coming to the plate now, Wilmer Flores. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. 2 out here and a runner at second. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman, batting at an even .400. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, pitcher Ben Lively.
So stepping in, Ben Lively. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. First offering on its way. Way in front of that fastball. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Backhanded. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 4.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Scott Kingery. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Hit to third. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Phillies on top, 5-1. Colin McHugh gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Colin McHugh.
Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time. McHugh stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was taken in the 18th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he takes strike 2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The 2-2. Bounce down the third baseline. And there's one away.
Now batting, number 23. First baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
Stepping up to the plate, Adrian Gonzalez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses. Ball 1.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Hit well on the ground to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Mets, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Ready now, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Philadelphia is on top 5-1. Up next will be Nick Williams. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's a .333 hitter. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Popped him up. And oh, this one drops. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Look at him fight to stay inside that baseball and push it in a 5.5 hole. That's the Tony Gwynn spot.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners off for second, down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. Williams aboard here at first with nobody out. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. On deck, Carlos Santana. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. So now Carlos Santana. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that finds the outside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Williams rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Aaron Altair will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 to 1-2 now. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Phillies 6 and the Mets 1. Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. It was a walk in his last trip.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
First delivery to him on the way. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two and 0.
No strike.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 2-2. High in the air. Franco over to his right. He's got it one away.
Now batting, pitcher, Robert Gsellman.
A.J. Reed will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. Still without a home run and 3 driven in. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Nope. 3-0. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Here now is Drupal Cabrera, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
McHugh into his motion. First pitch on the way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
There's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Soft liner to the right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one. Down in order go the Mets. They trail 6-1. A beautiful look there outside the home of the Mets here in Flushing as we welcome you back for the 9th. Anthony Swarzak enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Conforto. One away.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So coming to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit up. Swarzak has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career. And over those innings, he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3. So he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, one man out. And that misses. 2-1. Two balls and two strikes to the Phillies catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jorge Alfaro goes down for out number 2 in the top of the ninth.
Dave Lux.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
The batter, number 4.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Scott Kingery. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Missed with a slider. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. The 2-1 home. Misses off the plate. Nick Williams would be next. Lusk at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Striding in, Nick Williams. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
2 strikes, the count.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A payoff pitch one more time. Hits this one hard the other way. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Edebray Ramos, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Edebray Ramos.
Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Nimmo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Full count still. A bouncer to the left side. Crawford has it. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jay Bruce, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Wilmer Flores would be next. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. And now the Mets have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So digging in now, Wilmer Flores. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a high strike there, 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Kingery's there. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him. And the Phillies have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Philadelphia took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Ben Lively notches his 3rd win of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.